Tube, hello YarnTube, hello YouTube, hello you. How are you doing? It's Monday the 27th of November. So this is a Vlogember. Suddenly couldn't remember what I was doing. Vlogember Day 27. So hello, how are you? Are you having a good day? Did you have a nice weekend? Did you? I hope you did. I hope it was restful or very exciting. Either way, I just hope that you had a good time, and I'm thinking of you. So yesterday, day 26, I did a go through some of the books on one of my bookcases at the top of the stairs, and I've had one or two comments saying, "Oh, are you all right? Perhaps you shouldn't be rolling around on the floor." I've got my laptop open here, so that's what I'm looking at, and yes. You are right. I did the video. It took 20 minutes to do, and I thoroughly enjoyed talking about it, because once I start talking about books, well, the rest of the day just vanishes, quite frankly. So I started talking about the books, and 20 minutes later thought, oh, I better stop. After various moments of pain, I uploaded the video and then lay on the sofa for 3.5 hours, just kind of completely unable to move, really. And that's what I found, having had an operation a week ago, that I can feel fine in myself, but then I have no energy afterwards. It vanishes. I have no kind of hidden resources. If it goes, it goes, and that's it. If my energy goes, that's it, I've gone. And I have a very finite amount of energy at the moment, but it increases every day, and I just feel great. And the most brilliant thing is, I had the operation because of my hip, because I had a femoral hernia which was preventing my hip from moving, and just general constant nerve pain. That's gone, and I hadn't realised how continuous it was. So that is glorious. So each time I go up and down stairs, and I can just go up and down stairs. I mean, it just sounds crazy, but you don't realise how limited your parameters become limited over time, especially if it's a slow progression. You don't realise how much you adjust, and it's just glorious. So I went upstairs, and then I come downstairs, and I don't think about it in the same way. Even after a week. So it's just amazing. So I am truly blessed that I managed to have it. And somebody said good old NHS, and the National Health Service, there is so much that we could say about it, but it is just amazing, and the people that are part of it are just incredible. And so I have been exceptionally blessed. So yes, and thank you for all your lovely comments. So I'm going to go through your comments that people have left. We'll see what people have said about just having a little chat with people that have left comments from yesterday. So Maria Hill, hello Maria, how are you? Are you well? Got a copy of Outlander? Yes, I have indeed. I look forward to hearing that. All right, okay. They call me Shay Shay Girl. Hello, lovely. I hope you sleep well. That was awesome. Sorry, I'm hurting. Well, yes, but I'm okay. Quite a bit of love for the Crimson Petal and the White. And it's one of those big books that I think people do find intimidating, and yet it's one of those, isn't it? The Crimson Petal and the White, this is Maria. It's been on my TBR for a year or so. It had been on my TBR for a year. I eventually read it last month, but within the first sentence, I knew I'd read it before as a library book. And had been trying to remember the title for years so I could read it again. This was my second accidental reread this year. I obviously needed Goodreads years ago. Absolutely, Maria. But wow. Oh, that's so good. It's so good that you actually found it again, and that you did want to reread it and you enjoy it. Oh, right, okay. She says, if I don't like Outlander, I can nip round. I will, Maria, I will. Hello, Steph. Yes, no, I'm not sure I was well enough to be rolling around on the floor. But, oh, yes. It was fun, though. It was fun, and sometimes you just got to do that. I've just started reading The Crimson Petal and the White, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a couple of books. It's a great book. Yvonne. Hello, Yvonne. Hello, Yvonne. Thanks for the little book. You're welcome. Right, she's added some books for the TBR list. Good. I shall tell you about my outlandish impressions. She's read the first 3 books of the series, or she read them over a decade ago. I loved the first 2. Obviously the third one was less good, but hello Amanda. Yes, I do need to take it easy. You're right. I am reading a lot more while I recover, and I'm doing a lot of knitting. It's so much so I managed to finish my, if you follow me on Instagram, which I shall leave in the description box, I shall leave my username. I finished my sock head hat, which I shall show in the, I do beg your pardon, I shall show in my yarn chat later this week. However, I'm going to put it on now and I'm going to show you. Oh, that's not how you wear it. I think I need to wear a bit of hair. I think it needs a bit of hair, and it goes poofy at the back, and it's very much however long you want to go is you put for the sock bit. And I am so tempted to put a big floofy pom-pom. So yes, I actually did a really long sock bit, but that's because when I wear my hair down, I actually need hat to go with it. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. My mum always said that I didn't particularly suit hats, and I actually do tend to agree with her slightly. Some people can wear hats, can't they? But I always need to kind of work mine a bit. But yeah, so I finished it because we're due to get some cold weather later in the year, later in the week, from Wednesday onwards. Apparently it's going to get very cold. And so yeah, so I finished that, which is glorious, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So thank you, Amanda. Hello, Kitty. Yes, I am going to read Outlander. If you watched the first episode of the TV series and intrigued, I'm pretty sure you will love the book. Yep, yep. Hello, Peony. How are you? I thoroughly enjoyed it. Lovely. You've never read Outlander either? Well, Peony, and you did ask me about some romance books. I know you quite liked contemporary, Jill Salvish for you. So I think perhaps you should give Outlander a go as well. Maybe not. I think you have to feel like it. And Marwisbok, I don't know how to pronounce that 12. Marwesbok, I don't know. What a wonderful, thank you very much. I want to start the Outlander series 2, but that will probably be next year. I'm in the middle of 4 books. Has that ever happened to you? Yes, it does, and I don't like it. I must admit, I don't like being... I'm quite a faithful reader, and I don't particularly like having lots of different books on the go, because there we go. Because I don't think I'm giving any of them my attention. The only thing I do differently is I would have a non-fiction and a fiction on the go. But if I have too many books on the go, I don't feel like I'm giving any of them my attention. And I also don't feel that I'm actually enjoying them. Otherwise, I would just read the one at a go. I don't know. I think lots of us have different ways of reading, don't we? And there we go. So I should put my computer away so I'm not distracted. So I have been reading today. Oh, there's a cat that wants to go out. I'm going to have to let the cat out. Do you mind if we let the cat out? It's Molly, who I've had lots of cuddles with. Oh, it's not Sally. Sally, you're going to say hello to everybody. Sally. No. No, she just wants to go out. She's not going to speak. There we go. There we go. Oh, lordy, look how long I've been going on. So, yes, update. Do beg your pardon. I finished this yesterday. Did I tell you I finished that yesterday? Well, if I did, I'm repeating myself. But I finished this yesterday. Strings of Murder by Oscar de Muriel. I know there are quite a few people, Jane Catherine on books, who, if you don't follow and you don't watch, you should do, 'cause she's great. And Mel's Bookland Adventures, both of them are brilliant booktubers, absolutely superb booktubers. And both of them do very similar books to me and have a broad taste. So if you like the kind of books that I chat about, or you like the fact that I talk about a variety of types of books, then I recommend both of those. So that's Mel's Bookland Adventures and Jane Catherine on books. both of them absolutely loved this book. And I think we're a bit like, oh, didn't you not? But it got better towards the end. Definitely the last 100 odd pages, I could understand why people got into it. It's not the book's fault. It's my taste. It's not quite my taste. Excuse me. I've just had some fizzy water. So yeah, so I thought that was very. So actually, I could understand it, and I towards the end, I was thinking, oh yeah, okay, fair enough. I can get, and that's. I don't mind that. I don't mind a book that we can look at each other at the end and say, we're just not each other's taste, but I can completely understand why somebody would be passionate about it. So that was a pleasing read for that alone. And then this morning I just picked up a book because I fancied having a romance read this morning that I didn't have to concentrate on. You know when you just want something that just goes into my head? And that was Archangel's Blade by Nalini Singh. This is her fourth in the Guild Hunter novel, in the Guild Hunter series. She's quite active on Twitter at the moment. I think she must have a new I think she's had a new Changing book come out, and she's obviously coming towards the end of the next one that she's writing, so she's quite prevalent on Twitter, so I've noticed her about a bit, and it made me think about this series because I actually prefer the Guild Hunter series rather than the Changeling one, although the last one I read was very good. So this is one of my rereads, so I am being more open about the books that I reread now, because I kind of said would people be interested in my rereads, and I'm just rereading that. I have got just over 100 pages left of that. So yes, it's been a very pleasant morning. The exciting stuff that I'm going to do now is that I am going to go and drive. I know, I'm going to drive to the local supermarket, which is only 3 miles away, on straight roads. So that I can, because you can't drive for a week, but it's been a week, so I'm allowed to drive from today. I can go up and down the stairs without pain. I can move around without pain as long as I'm sensible. So I should be fine. I'm not taking anything other than very mild paracetamols. So there's no reason why I can't drive. I also have an automatic, so I don't have to worry about changing gears. And the pain is minimal at the moment, so it's more just getting over the fact that I they said to me don't drive, and there were definitely, for the majority of the week, I wouldn't have felt comfortable, but I do at the moment. I feel comfortable, I feel fine. I'm going to go to the local supermarket. I have like 3 things I have to get, and then I'm going to sit and have a coffee in the coffee shop. Yes, so I'm going to go now while I feel in the mood for that. All right then. I shall see you afterwards when I am triumphant. Hooray! Well, it's 3:45 in the afternoon. I've got all the lights on. I have a very wet cat. Aren't you, sweetie? Yes. She's very fed up with me. It's absolutely hissing down, isn't it? It's hissing down out there. Who's just been outside in the rain? Was it you? Yeah. Not thrilled. So yes, it's absolutely dark as anything out there. And this is when you really start to feel the weather's drawing in. Winter is coming, as they say. I'm not really a Game of Thrones fan. Sorry, the kettle's boiling. Kettle's boiling. Would you like a cuppa? A little cup of tea. The milk out. I just drink black tea. Somebody asked me that. They said, what kind of tea do you drink? Do you drink fancy tea? And I do. I do drink lots of fancy teas. I'll show you my teas. That's all my teas there. It's not just mine, it's her husband's as well. But I drink this. So it's Clipper, which is a fair trade, unbleached bags. And I get the organic when I can, although I do like their big bright blend. this is good. Recording as I make my tea. This shows you how much I've improved since the beginning of Vlogember. I wouldn't have been able to do that. You would have been looking at my head, the top of my head the whole time. Although I don't know, I have not looked this back. You could have been looking at the top of my head the whole time. So yes, Monday is drawing to a close. I am just sitting and resting. Aren't I, Molly? Sitting and resting, aren't we? You and me? Oh, she's off. Go away. Go away, mother. I don't like you anymore. And I think that's probably going to be it for the day. I am doing some secret knitting, which I can't tell you about because the person I'm doing it for watches the vlogs. So I can't tell you about that. And then this evening, Benedict has gone to a friend's, so he will be back about 6 o'clock, and then I will give him his tea. And then the husband is working late, and so he'll be home between 7 and 8. And I think I'll probably eat with Benedict because I seem to get to 8 o'clock and then, oh, excuse me, I get to 8 o'clock and then I fade. Although yesterday it was 7:30. The results of Strictly were on. Did you see it? Oh. Although there had been a bit of a spoiler during the day, so we did kind of know, which we didn't tell Benedict. So yes, I presume you know. I presume you do. But that was quite sad because she has been joyful and she's gone out. But yes, yesterday by 7:30, I'd had enough of the day. I was so tired. I was lying on the sofa a lot. But each day I'm getting stronger. Each day. Not got my normal pain. It's a bit uncomfortable at the moment. But I shall go and sit down and do some knitting and catch up with podcasts and booktube and that kind of stuff, and then I might read my book. And tomorrow is another day, and I hope to see you then. So I hope you have a lovely evening, and I'll see you tomorrow at some point.